Chosen one, you have no idea who you really are. Your spirit is far stronger than you realize. Right now, something deeply important is being placed in your heart, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss a quiet but powerful shift that could change the way you see your life forever. Because what you are about to feel is not ordinary comfort, but a gentle awakening meant just for you. There is a truth about your soul that has been hidden under pain, doubt, and long seasons of waiting, and today that truth is beginning to rise with a soft but unstoppable strength that cannot be silenced anymore. You were never as weak as you once believed, and you were never forgotten, even when everything around you felt empty and distant, because God has been watching every step, shaping something inside you that the world could never understand. Type 333 if you believe. There is a quiet strength inside your spirit that has carried you through moments you never thought you would survive, and even when you felt like giving up, something deeper held you together with unseen hands full of mercy and patience. That strength did not come from the world, and it did not come from people who walked away or failed to understand your heart, because it came from the love of Jesus Christ working silently within your soul. You may not have noticed it before, but every tear, every disappointment, and every lonely night was gently shaping your spirit into something stronger than fear and greater than despair. If your heart feels this truth softly touching you right now, take a moment to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to this channel, because this small action helps this message reach others who are also searching for healing and quiet strength. There were times when you questioned your worth, when your mind became filled with heavy thoughts that tried to convince you that you were not enough, and those moments felt real because the pain was real, but they were never the final truth about who you are. God never created you to live under the weight of doubt or to walk through life believing that you are small or powerless, because your spirit was designed with a strength that goes far beyond what your eyes can see. That strength is not loud or forceful, but it is steady, patient, and deeply rooted in divine love that never fades away. You have been chosen to carry a light that is gentle but unbreakable, and even when you feel lost, that light has never left you, because it was placed within you by God Himself with purpose and care. There are moments when you feel like nothing is changing, but beneath the surface, your spirit is growing stronger in ways that cannot be rushed or forced, because true strength is built quietly over time. Jesus has been walking beside you through every hidden struggle, even when you felt alone, guiding your heart toward a deeper understanding of who you truly are. The truth is that your identity is not defined by the opinions of others or by the mistakes you remember, because your identity was formed in love long before you ever faced those moments. You are not broken beyond repair, and you are not lost beyond hope, because the love of God continues to reach you even in your lowest moments with a kindness that never gives up. There is a purpose in your life that is still unfolding, and your spirit is being prepared to carry that purpose with quiet strength and deep peace. Type 1818 if you trust in God. There is something beautiful about the way your spirit refuses to give up, even when your mind feels tired and your heart feels heavy, because that resilience is a sign of something divine living within you. You may have thought that your strength was gone during your hardest days, but in reality, it was simply being renewed in ways you could not see at the time. God has been restoring you slowly, gently rebuilding your confidence and your faith with care that cannot be rushed or replaced. You are not meant to live in fear of the future or in regret of the past, because your spirit was created to move forward with hope, even when the path is unclear and uncertain. Every step you take, no matter how small it feels, is part of a journey that is leading you toward something meaningful and full of quiet joy. Jesus understands your struggles in a way that no one else ever could, and his presence in your life is a constant reminder that you are never truly alone. There is a peace that is beginning to grow inside you, even if it feels small right now, and that peace will continue to expand as you learn to trust the strength that has always been within your spirit. You are not defined by your past pain, and you are not limited by the doubts that once held you back, because God is revealing a new understanding of who you are, with gentle clarity. This understanding will not come all at once, but it will grow steadily, bringing you closer to a life filled with purpose, calmness, and quiet confidence. Your spirit is stronger than you realize, and that strength is not something you need to chase or force, because it is already a part of you, waiting to be recognized and embraced with trust and patience. God is guiding you toward a deeper connection with yourself, where you can begin to see your life through a lens of love instead of fear. This journey may feel slow, but it is leading you exactly where you are meant to be, with a heart that is becoming more peaceful and a spirit that is becoming more resilient. You are not who the world told you that you were, and you are not the voice of doubt that once echoed in your mind, because you are something far more beautiful and far more powerful than you have ever imagined. God is gently revealing that truth to you now, not with force, but with love that is patient and kind, allowing your heart to open at its own pace. As this truth settles within you, you will begin to feel a quiet confidence growing, one that does not depend on circumstances, but rests deeply in your spirit. A little-known 7-second morning habit that was once confined to CIA documents is now resurfacing in public view, and people are already noticing rapid financial improvements. It only takes a few seconds to do, yet it activates a dormant wealth center in the brain that most individuals never tap into. Click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it disappears. There is a new chapter beginning within your soul, and even though you may not fully understand it yet, it is filled with hope, healing, and a deeper sense of purpose that will guide you forward with calm strength. You are being shaped into someone who carries peace even in difficult moments, someone who holds on to faith even when things feel uncertain. This transformation is not loud or dramatic, but it is real, steady, and deeply rooted in the love of God that never leaves you. You are stepping into a deeper awareness of your own strength, and even though it may feel unfamiliar, it is not something new being given to you, but something that has always been there, now slowly being revealed. Your spirit has endured more than you often allow yourself to remember, and yet it has not become hard or cold, but instead it has remained soft, capable of love, and open to healing in ways that only come from divine care. This is not weakness, but a powerful sign that God's presence has been protecting your heart from becoming something it was never meant to be. Even through disappointment and silence, your spirit chose to stay alive with hope, and that choice reflects a strength that cannot be easily broken or taken away. There are moments when you may still feel uncertain about yourself, when old thoughts try to return and remind you of who you once believed you were, but those thoughts no longer carry the same weight they once did. Something has shifted within you, quietly but surely, and that shift is making space for a new understanding to grow. You are beginning to see that your worth was never dependent on how others treated you, and your identity was never meant to be shaped by the opinions or actions of people who could not see your true value. Type 2020 to claim miracles. God has been guiding you through a process of restoration that does not always feel obvious, because it happens in the hidden parts of your heart, where healing takes time and patience. You may have wished for instant answers, or quick relief from the things that have burdened you, but what you are receiving instead is something far more meaningful and lasting. You are being given a strength that will remain with you, not just for a moment, but for every step you take moving forward. Jesus understands the quiet battles you have faced, the ones you never spoke about, and the ones that stayed hidden behind a calm appearance, and he has never turned away from those moments. His presence has been steady, even when your awareness of it was not, and his love has been working within you to bring light into places that once felt dark and heavy. You are not walking alone in this journey, even when it feels silent, because you are surrounded by a presence that continues to guide you with gentle care. There is a deeper peace beginning to settle into your spirit, not because everything around you has changed, but because something within you is becoming stronger than the chaos outside. This peace does not come from circumstances, and it does not depend on everything going perfectly, because it is rooted in a trust that is slowly growing inside you. You are learning to rest in that trust, allowing it to calm your thoughts and soften the fears that once held you back. Your spirit carries a resilience that cannot be measured by what you have lost or what you have gone through, because it is built on something far greater than those experiences. It is built on the love of God, a love that continues to restore, uplift, and strengthen you even when you feel at your lowest. This love is not distant or unreachable, but close, personal, and deeply connected to every part of your life. You are beginning to move forward in a new way, one that is not driven by fear or pressure, but by a quiet confidence that grows stronger each day. This confidence does not demand attention, and it does not seek approval, because it is rooted in knowing that you are held, guided, and supported by something greater than yourself. It allows you to take steps without overthinking, to trust your path without constant doubt, and to move forward even when you cannot see the full picture. There is a sense of renewal taking place within you, as if parts of your heart that once felt tired are being refreshed with new life and gentle hope. You may notice it in small ways, like moments of calm where there used to be anxiety, or a sense of clarity where there once was confusion. These changes may seem simple, but they are signs of something much deeper happening within your spirit. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. God is revealing to you that your strength is not something fragile that can be easily shaken, but something steady that has been growing quietly over time. You may not have recognized it before, because it did not always look like strength in the way you expected, but it was there in every moment you chose to keep going. It was there in every time you held on to hope, even when it felt difficult, and in every time you chose kindness, even when you were hurting. You are not defined by your past struggles, and you are not limited by the fears that once shaped your decisions, because you are stepping into a new understanding of who you truly are. This understanding is not based on perfection or achievement, but on a deep recognition of your worth and your connection to God's love. It allows you to see yourself with compassion instead of judgment, and to move forward with grace instead of pressure. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, backed by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is helping thousands activate their brain's wealth setting. People refer to it as the money magnet sound because of how quickly it appears to attract abundance. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. There is a quiet transformation happening within you, one that does not need to be announced or proven, because it is real in a way that can only be felt from within. You are becoming more grounded, more peaceful, and more aware of the strength that has always been a part of you. This transformation is not about becoming someone else, but about returning to who you were always meant to be. Your spirit is learning to rest in a place of trust, where you no longer feel the need to control every outcome or understand every detail before moving forward. You are learning to let go of the need for certainty and to embrace the journey with a calm and open heart. This does not mean that everything becomes easy, but it means that you carry a strength that helps you face each moment with courage and peace. God is gently reminding you that you are capable of more than you once believed, not because you have suddenly changed, but because you are finally beginning to see what has always been true about you. You are strong, not in a loud or forceful way, but in a steady and enduring way that cannot be easily shaken. You are resilient, not because you have avoided hardship, but because you have moved through it with a spirit that refuses to give up. As this understanding continues to grow within you, you will begin to notice a shift in the way you see your life, your challenges, and your future. Things that once felt overwhelming may begin to feel manageable, and fears that once seemed powerful may begin to lose their hold on you. This is not because your circumstances have changed, but because your spirit is becoming stronger and more grounded in truth. You are not alone in this process, and you are not expected to have everything figured out, because God is walking with you every step of the way, guiding you with patience and love. You are allowed to grow at your own pace, to take your time, and to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Your journey is unique, and it is being shaped with care and purpose that goes beyond what you can currently see. There is a quiet confidence rising within you now, one that does not need validation or approval, because it is rooted in a deep sense of knowing. You are beginning to trust yourself in a new way, not because you have all the answers, but because you are learning to trust the strength within your spirit. This trust will continue to grow, guiding you toward a life that feels more peaceful, more aligned, and more meaningful. What you are experiencing is not a sudden change that will disappear tomorrow, but a steady awakening that continues to unfold with each passing moment, revealing the strength that God carefully placed within you long before you ever faced your hardest days. You are not becoming strong for the first time, but you are beginning to recognize the strength that has carried you all along, even when you felt like you had nothing left to give. There were moments when your heart felt overwhelmed, when the silence around you seemed louder than any words, and when the path ahead looked uncertain and heavy. But even then, something within you refused to break completely. That quiet resistance was not accidental, and it was not something you created on your own, because it came from a deeper place within your spirit where God's presence has always remained. You were held together in ways you could not explain, guided through moments you thought would end you, and gently restored even when you felt too tired to hope again. Now, you are beginning to understand that your spirit carries a depth that cannot be shaken by temporary struggles or fleeting emotions, because it is rooted in something eternal and unchanging. The world may shift, circumstances may rise and fall, and people may come and go, but the strength within you remains steady, grounded in a love that does not fade or weaken over time. This realization may feel quiet at first, but it will grow stronger as you continue to embrace it, allowing it to reshape the way you see yourself and your life. Type 2323 if you agree. There is a healing happening within parts of your heart that you may have forgotten about, areas that once felt closed or guarded, now slowly opening again with a sense of safety and calm. This healing is not forcing you to revisit pain in a harsh way, but gently releasing the weight that those experiences placed on your spirit, allowing you to breathe more freely. You are being reminded that your past does not hold power over your future, and that every step forward is an opportunity to walk in a new understanding of who you are. Jesus has been walking with you through every unseen moment, through every silent tear, and every quiet hope that you carried without sharing, and his presence has never once left your side. Even when you felt distant or unsure, his love remained constant, patiently guiding you back to a place of peace and clarity. You are not being judged for your struggles, and you are not being measured by your mistakes, because His love for you is rooted in compassion, understanding, and endless grace. There is a new sense of calm beginning to settle into your thoughts, replacing the noise that once made everything feel overwhelming and confusing. You are learning to slow down, to listen to the quiet voice within your spirit, and to trust that it is leading you towards something good and meaningful. This calm is not something you need to chase, because it grows naturally as you allow yourself to rest in the truth of who you are and the love that surrounds you. A 7-second brainwave practice, once reserved for select circles and concealed in classified files, has now been made public, and many describe it as the 30-second miracle. Experts say it awakens a dormant brain center connected to wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is taken down from the internet again. Your journey is not meant to be rushed, and you are not expected to have everything figured out at once, because growth happens in moments of patience and gentle understanding. You are allowed to take your time, to move forward at a pace that feels right for your heart, and to trust that every step you take is part of a larger purpose unfolding in your life. There is no need to compare your path to anyone else, because your journey is uniquely yours, shaped by experiences and lessons that are guiding you toward a deeper sense of peace. Type 1919 to receive miracles. There is a strength within you that is becoming more visible now, not in a loud or overwhelming way, but in a quiet confidence that allows you to face each day with a sense of calm assurance. You may notice it in the way you respond to challenges, or in the way you begin to trust yourself more than before, knowing that you are capable of handling what comes your way. This strength is not about being perfect or never feeling doubt, but about continuing forward even when things feel uncertain. God is revealing to you that your spirit is not fragile or easily broken, but resilient and deeply rooted in something far greater than temporary struggles. You have been shaped by experiences that have strengthened you in ways you may not fully recognize yet, but those experiences have prepared you for what lies ahead. You are not the same person you were before, because you have grown through every moment, even the ones that felt difficult and overwhelming. There is a deeper sense of purpose beginning to form within your heart, something that feels meaningful and aligned with who you truly are, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. This purpose is not something you need to search for in distant places, because it is already within you, waiting to be expressed through your actions, your kindness, and your presence in the world. You are being guided toward a life that reflects your true nature, one that is filled with compassion, understanding, and quiet strength. As you continue to move forward, you will begin to notice that your perspective is changing, allowing you to see situations with more clarity and less fear. Things that once felt overwhelming may begin to feel manageable, and challenges that once seemed impossible may begin to feel like opportunities for growth. This shift is a sign that your spirit is becoming stronger, more grounded, and more connected to the truth of who you are. You are not alone in this process, and you are not expected to carry everything on your own, because God is with you in every moment, offering guidance, comfort, and support. You are allowed to lean into that support, to trust that you are being led in the right direction, and to let go of the need to control every detail. There is a peace that comes from surrendering to this guidance, a peace that allows you to move forward with confidence and calm. Your spirit is awakening to a new level of awareness, one that allows you to see yourself with greater compassion and understanding, recognizing the strength that has always been within you. You are no longer defined by your past struggles or your moments of doubt, because you are stepping into a new understanding of your identity, one that is rooted in love, resilience, and quiet confidence. This awareness will continue to grow, guiding you toward a life that feels more aligned, more peaceful, and more meaningful. There is a sense of renewal surrounding you now, as if the weight you once carried is slowly being lifted, allowing you to feel lighter and more at ease within yourself. You are beginning to trust the process of your growth, understanding that everything you have experienced has played a role in shaping the person you are becoming. This trust brings a sense of freedom, allowing you to move forward without the burden of constantly questioning your path. You are being guided toward a future that reflects your true strength, a future where you are able to live with a sense of peace and purpose that feels natural and fulfilling. This future is not something distant or unreachable, but something that is being built step by step as you continue to embrace the truth of who you are. Your spirit is stronger than you realize, and that strength is now becoming a steady presence in your life, guiding you toward a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment. You are being guided into a deeper awareness of your true self, and this awareness is bringing a sense of calm that slowly replaces the heaviness you once carried without understanding why. Your spirit has always held a quiet wisdom, even during times when your thoughts felt confused or your heart felt uncertain, and now that wisdom is beginning to rise to the surface with clarity and peace. It is not forcing you to change who you are, but gently helping you return to who you have always been beneath the layers of fear and doubt. This return feels soft, natural, and deeply comforting, as if you are finally reconnecting with a part of yourself that was never truly lost, only hidden beneath the weight of past experiences. There were seasons when you felt disconnected from your purpose, when everything seemed unclear and your path felt uncertain, but those seasons were not empty or meaningless. They were moments of quiet preparation, where your spirit was being strengthened in ways that could not be seen from the outside, but were deeply shaping who you are becoming. God was present in every one of those moments, guiding you with patience and care, even when you could not feel it at the time. Type yes to affirm. A rare second morning ritual, previously hidden in classified documents, is re-emerging, and people are already sharing accounts of swift financial advancement. It takes almost no time, yet it triggers a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most people never use. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it vanishes. Now you are beginning to feel a sense of alignment within yourself, as if your thoughts, your heart, and your spirit are slowly coming into harmony with each other. This alignment brings a quiet confidence, one that does not need to be proven or explained because it is rooted in a deep inner knowing. You are starting to trust yourself in a new way, not because everything is perfect, but because you are recognizing the strength and wisdom that have always been within you. Jesus has been gently guiding your steps, even when you were not aware of his presence, leading you away from paths that were not meant for you and toward experiences that would help you grow. His guidance has never been forceful, but always filled with compassion and understanding, allowing you to learn and evolve at your own pace. You are not being rushed or pushed, because your journey is unfolding exactly as it needs to, with every moment contributing to your growth. There is a sense of peace that is beginning to settle deeper within your heart, one that is not dependent on circumstances or external validation, but comes from a place of trust and acceptance. This peace allows you to breathe more freely, to let go of unnecessary worries, and to focus on what truly matters in your life. It is a gentle reminder that you do not need to carry everything on your own, because you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. Your spirit is becoming more grounded, more steady, and more resilient with each passing day, even if the changes feel subtle and gradual. You are learning to respond to challenges with calmness instead of fear, and to approach situations with clarity instead of confusion. This shift is not accidental, but the result of the quiet transformation that has been taking place within you over time. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. There is a deeper understanding forming within your heart, one that allows you to see your life with greater compassion and less judgment. You are beginning to release the harsh expectations you once placed on yourself, replacing them with kindness and patience. This change is creating space for growth, allowing you to move forward without the weight of constant self-criticism holding you back. God is reminding you that your journey is not about perfection, but about progress, and every step you take is meaningful, no matter how small it may seem. You are allowed to make mistakes, to learn, and to grow, because that is part of the process of becoming who you are meant to be. There is no need to rush or compare yourself to others, because your path is uniquely yours, shaped by experiences that are guiding you toward a deeper sense of purpose. You are starting to notice that your perspective is changing, allowing you to see situations in a new light, one that is less influenced by fear and more guided by understanding. This shift is helping you navigate your life with greater ease, making decisions that feel aligned with your true self. You are no longer reacting out of old patterns, but responding with a sense of awareness that brings clarity and calmness. There is a quiet strength within you that continues to grow, one that is not easily shaken by external circumstances or the opinions of others. This strength is rooted in your connection to God, a connection that provides you with a steady source of support and guidance. You are learning to rely on this connection more deeply, allowing it to guide your thoughts, your actions, and your choices. Your spirit is becoming more open, more receptive, and more aligned with the love that surrounds you, allowing you to experience life in a more meaningful and fulfilling way. You are beginning to see the beauty in simple moments, to appreciate the quiet joys that once went unnoticed, and to find peace in places where you once felt unsettled.